If you want to accomplish your goals, manifest your dreams, or manifest anything specific in this life, if you want your life to improve and be better, then you have to do what I'm going to share with you in this video. And this is not BS. This is not a bunch of junk I'm just saying to try to get views on YouTube. This is actually legitimate. You have to do this or you're not going to get anywhere. Okay? You have to have vision. You have to be able to open your mind to where you want to go in this way that I'm going to share with you in order for everything to come together for you. Remember, everything is energy in this universe. Okay? Einstein figured that out. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, then think in terms of energy. Everything is energy. We're energy. Everything around us is energy. The way the universe works is it materializes according to your energy. In order to move forward in your life and get what you want out of life to improve in the direction you want to go, you have to be able to see it in your mind. You have to be able to think about what it is that you want with clarity and visualize that version of you. You have to become that version of your future self now. And the way to do that is through visualizing it. And you don't have to sit down and meditate, and do all these weird things to visualize and all these weird techniques. It's as simple as just seeing yourself as that person. If you want to have something in life and you currently don't have it, it will never come if you can't see yourself as someone having that thing. You have to be able to visualize you being somebody that has that desire. For example, for me, I've been able to manifest tens of thousands of dollars. I haven't been rich or anything, okay? I've come from barely being able to scrape by selling personal belongings after my divorce, not knowing what I was going to do, to manifesting more and more and more. And now my next goal is much larger amounts of money. But I can't manifest the amount of money that I want to manifest unless I can see myself as a person having that amount of money. You have to be able to see yourself being that person. That doesn't mean you're that person right now. Yes, you can recognize, I don't have that now. But the work to get it to happen is seeing yourself, that future self, of seeing your future self in your mind and getting the feeling of what it would be like to be that person. You have to be able to go, okay, I'm going to change my identity. Sorry about the noise. You have to change your identity. Right now, I've been somebody who has X amount of dollars, or whatever it is, that you're trying to get to. You're that person without it right now. In this very moment, that's okay. If you need to dig a hole, you have to look at the ground and recognize, I don't have a hole yet. I need to dig a hole 10 feet down. And as you visualize yourself being a person who has that 10-foot hole dug, you're naturally going to start taking action because it's the energy that you're now embodying. As you see yourself as that person, not only will the universe start manifesting physical things in your life experience to start making that happen, you're also going to start subconsciously knowing what actions to take. The actions that you're taking are now coming from a new vibrational place. It's all about being able to see yourself as that person. Now, I think a really good technique, though, that's not all mystical and weird, certain meditations and all these things, just write down the version of you that you want to be. So for me, I write down, I am a person who has X amount of dollars. That's who I am. I am that person. That's who I am. And you rehearse that throughout your entire day as you go about your day. Constantly remind yourself, think about it. Because you get what you think about. Because what you think about is what you're starting to feel about. And whatever you're feeling is what your energy is. And that is what you're attracting into your life experience. It's all about what you're feeling. And you can't get the feeling of that future self of you unless you can start seeing yourself as that future self of you. So if you want that 10-foot hole dug, you go, I'm a person who has a 10-foot hole dug. Time is irrelevant. Time is an illusion. There is no such thing as time or space. There's just me existing. And I am a person who has a 10-foot hole. When is it going to be exactly manifested? I don't know. But now I feel inspired now, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this shovel and start digging. And then a week later, or a day later, or however long it takes to dig a 10-foot hole with a little shovel, boom, you got it. But the cool thing is, as you start digging, because you keep seeing yourself being that person as you're digging, all of a sudden things start manifesting that move the process forward even faster if you're on the right track with your energy right. So all of a sudden this guy shows up with a freaking tractor and he's like, hey, I can help you dig that hole real quick. And you go, sick. You've only made it like 1.5 feet down or 2 feet down with this tiny little shovel. But he comes along and he's like, hey, I want me to help you really quick. Like, sure. Boom, boom. 2 scoops and he's got your 10-foot hole dug and you jump down. They're like, dude, I'm done already. Because things will manifest. Everything will start coming together for you. The more you can see yourself as that person. Now, as you do that, you might have a little combative period of time where you're going, I am this person, but you're still seeing the old version of you and you're trying to only see the new version of you. You'll have kind of a back and forth for a little bit. And that's when affirmations are really important, and reading books to help increase your belief level. Reading books that help you be able to see that this can be a reality. Reading books like The Power of Positive Thinking, the Dr. Joe Dispenza's books, any of the Abraham Hicks books, by Jerry and Esther Hicks. Any of these positive books that help you believe you can accomplish your goals and start seeing things from a new perspective. Looking at other people who have been successful, hanging out with other people who are successful, hanging out with people who have desires, hopes, and dreams that they're working towards, who have accomplished things. If you hang around a bunch of doubters or a bunch of losers, that's the energy you're going to take on, and you're going to doubt your own dreams. So when that resistance comes up, just remember, saturate your mind with the right content. You get what you think about. You must see yourself as that future version of you. So for me, I have to go, I'm somebody who has X amount of dollars. That's who I am. When I'm driving around in the car, that's who I am. I'm that kind of a person. When I'm working out at the gym, that's who I am. I'm a person who has this X amount of dollars. That's who I am. That's who I am. And start seeing yourself as that type of person. Even though you don't have it now, the more you continue to do that and embody that energy and seeing that in your reality, the more things are going to present themselves and the more you're going to be inspired to take action that will move you in the right direction. But never count on your action to get it done. Just keep focusing on what it is that you're working towards, seeing yourself as that future version of you, not counting on your action to get you there, but still playing with action. Maybe something will work out. But just know that you're moving, the desired version of you, the future version of yourself that you're seeing out here, and everything that you're doing, you're going to move together. What you want wants you. That's a line I learned from Kevin Trudeau's Your Wish is Your Command. What you want wants you. It's also searching for you. And that is true. I've experienced that in my own life. What you want wants you. It will work out. It will come. You will move in the right directions. The right things will present themselves. But if you can't see yourself as that future version of you, it will never happen. In order for any success to happen, if you want physical healing, you have to see yourself as the healed version of you. And guess what? When you do that, the power of the law of attraction bypasses all physical laws. So if you have a disease or an illness that they say is incurable, but you can see yourself as a healed person, and you can maintain that and see that and believe in that and keep doing like what I'm talking about, you will get healing. I'm not a doctor. If it doesn't work out for you, don't come after me. Disclaimer, okay? But that's how it's supposed to work, and that's how it's worked in my life. But it's you. And we can't heal other people. We can only help guide them. I can't make someone else accomplish their dreams and goals. They have to get their mind right into it. They have to be able to see it, because we're all living our own lives. We're all living our own lives. You can't heal other people that way unless you can convince them. Notice how Jesus always says, thy faith hath made thee whole. He didn't say, I made you whole, I healed you. He says, you healed yourself through your own faith. They were convinced that if Jesus did X, Y, Z, then they would be healed. He says, your faith made you whole. So it's all about you being able to see yourself, to believe in that yourself, have that version of you that you want to see come into fruition. You have to see it. You have to see it in your mind. You have to feel it, embody it, believe in it. And if you can't believe in it, if it's too much, you got to hang around the right people. You got to read the right books. You got to watch the right videos. You got to listen to the right music. You have to read the right stories. And if you keep doing that, I mean, by law of attraction, it has to happen sooner or later. It could happen next week. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen a month from now. It might take months. And I have found that however long it takes is due to the programming that you currently have that you're entertaining. And it can take sometimes some serious deliberate effort to change that old programming, to start seeing yourself as this new person, because that old programming is so strong. It's like, no, this is who you are. And sometimes you get mad. You know, I made a video recently about yelling your affirmations. When you're in that combative state, that's the most important time to start yelling the positive side. No, I am this person that I see myself as. The old version is dead. This is the new version of me. This is who I am. Get a little mad if you have to. The anger can help propel you forward like a rocket. You must see yourself as this new version of you. You have to. It's a requirement. But I know that you guys can do it. I know that all of us have the potential to have, be, or do whatever we want, to have the life that we want. But we have to see it in our minds. If you don't see it in your mind, it can't come. You get what you think about. You get what you focus on. And if you can't get yourself to focus on that future state, it'll never happen. Like I said, you could heal your body by doing this, increase your finances, improve your relationships, anything. So my challenge for you guys is to go write down that future version of you. What does it look like? Write it down in detail and start rehearsing that every day and memorize it and think about it throughout the day. Start seeing yourself as that person as you're driving around in the car, as you're going to the gym, as you're hanging around at your house. Whatever you're doing, embody that as much as possible. Sorry, I forgot to turn my volumes down for my notifications before I recorded this video. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future content. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.